worldwide. And in this country alone, up to $12 billion. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, and it is, but just to put it in perspective, Walmart posted earnings in 2014 of $473 billion in revenue. So if you want to talk about an entity that's really impacting the culture, that is significant. And on that list as well are oil companies, other places that I would say have ills and benefits to our society as well. And some of you who know me, I'm a social worker at heart, and this bigger role that the adult industry is taking in our economy, I have this hope that they'll develop more corporate social responsibility programs and really try to take more of a front and center role in fighting against violence against women, sex education, HIV and AIDS education. And if someone is having a compulsive use problem with pornography, that they can somehow direct some of their customers to help. I liken it very much to the gambling industry, where they're referred or can easily find a Gambler Anonymous group. So, in closing, I never wish for my life to be any different. I'm really grateful for my family's support, and this whole journey of telling my story has really given me a deeper appreciation for who I am, and that's been a rare gift, and I've been very grateful. So thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. And now I think we'll take questions.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, just go ahead and raise your hand. Right here. Go ahead.
Kristen, who did you write the book for? Who do you see as your target audience?
I mean, I think probably women over the age of 35.
I asked who she wrote the book for, who her target audience is.
Yeah, I think probably, I feel like the target audience could be men and women. I think men might be more drawn to this because it gives a bit history and the legal proceedings in more detail about what had happened during the 1970s, during this kind of pinnacle time in the adult industry, with a very well-known film like Deep Throat. So I think that might be more appealing to men. For women, I kind of see the target audience, maybe women over the age of 30, who are really interested in the family story and how this very traumatic instance really impacted a family and what that was like and the relationships and the dynamics there. I hope that answered. Janet?
Have you told your daughter about her grandfather's business? And if so, if not, when do you plan to tell her, and how do you plan to tell her?
So the question was, let me see if I can get this. Have I told my daughter about what my dad does for a living, and if I haven't, how will I go about doing that? Is that right? So I've kind of just started to delicately get into this area, and I'll say